Ah, the Ebon Hawk. Look how lovely it looks, eh? Beautiful, beautiful. Hello and welcome to this episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. And we are here in the hangar actually with Kreia running around in circles for some odd reason. Because you know what Kreia's like, she's on the weird side of the spectrum, isn't she? And Atton has also leveled up as well, which means that we can mess around with him. Sneak attack 5. Now I've never actually used sneak attack with Atton, which is odd. But it's kind of non-usable. You don't actually need to use it. So I'm going to improve his demolitions, his awareness, and security as well. Just because why the hell not? His stealth's actually not that high. Which is weird. Oh yes, it's because we haven't used Atton in a while. And that's why we can level him up quite quickly. Well, immediately. Demolitions... Security. Oh. Okay, so he's fully leveled up to meet the rest of us. Okay, so we might as well enter the Ebon Hawk and continue with our adventure. Enter the Ebon Hawk.
Mistress, the last of the handmaidens is not among us.
She has left with the Exile.
Left?
But why? Her oath.
I sent her to travel with the Exile. She may discover something I cannot.
Mistress, the last of the handmaidens, she is willful, and she has demonstrated her fascination with Jedi. It may not have been why.
I know what I have done, but it was necessary.
Well, now that we're off that Dejaric board of a planet, I say we burn sky until we see lines.
Burn sky until we see lines. Yes, that's a pretty cheesy line there, Atton. Oh, what's wrong, T3? Every single time he... Well, I'm not going to just call it speaking because he's not actually speaking. It's making weird kind of noises. What's with T3, eh? I didn't catch the first part. I didn't catch any of it, to be honest with you, but I guess I should ask, what are you talking about? Oh yes, you apparently downloaded Atris's archives. Not that I'd know, but yeah, I guess that's the response.
What is the machine saying?
I haven't got a bloody clue. Apparently, I don't know this, again, for some reason I magically know what the droid is saying. He said that there is a holo record of my trial in Atris's records, which would be quite good to know because I've seemed to have forgotten what's actually happened. Or what happened to me when I was exiled as a Jedi.
We seem to have found it.
Oh. T3 seemed to have found it. I don't know about you. Hey guys, it's me. Hello? Atris.
Do you know why we have called you here?
First of all, you seem like you smoke a lot of cigarettes. Because your voice is very, well, crusty. I came because I chose to, not because you summoned me.
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi
Oh, I like your mustache. It's
and have been for
very
centuries.
large.
This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
No. They should not embrace war. I realized that following Revan to war was a violation of the Jedi Code and I broke it, knowingly defying the wishes of the Council. Yes.
It is good you recognize this. It means you will understand why you must leave us. We feel that your true understanding of what happened at Malachor 5 will only happen in time, and it cannot happen here, near the battlegrounds where you fought.
You are exiled, and you are a Jedi no longer.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
Oh no, not my lightsaber. It's my precious item. Damn it. I see how it is. You take everything from me. Mind you, I guess...
Much defiance in that one.
You are correct, Kavar. When he was here, I felt it. It was as if he was not there. More like an echo.
Revan's influence has grown amongst the youngest of the Order. He speaks to their passions, not their sense. The war has touched them. Many of them have found themselves in the war against the Mandalorians.
It is as I feared, and I fear that we have played into the hands of the enemy.
We have not lost a Jedi this day. You felt it. He has lost himself. He is no Jedi. He walked Revan's path, but he was not strong enough.
I fear it is our teachings that may have led Revan to choose the path he did.
We are not the ones who taught him.
We take responsibility, Atris, not cast blame.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's teacher intended no harm, and Revan had many teachers since.
Yet they all stem from the same source. Her teachings violated the Jedi Code and lead all who listen to the dark side, as they did the Exile.
You are wrong. The dark side is not what I sensed in the Exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. He has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let him depart. He will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
What would you have done with him, Atris? Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks a different path.
No, although that may come in time. We let him go because we must. Where he travels, he carries his destination with him.
Malachor 5 should have been his grave. You saw it in his walk, and in the Force. It was as if he was already dead.
No, not death. Many battles remain for that one, if what we have seen is true. But the future is a shifting thing, and he cuts like a blade through it.
We should have told him the truth. A Jedi deserves to know.
No good would have come from it, even if what you believed was true. There is still the matter of Revan, and such truths could leave us vulnerable on two fronts.
Perhaps in many years, we will call him before us and explain what happened to him, and how he may be healed. Until then, he must accept his journey.
But he may never discover the truth, and he will never know why we cast him out.
And that is the future we must accept.
Hiding information away from me, even I'm the one that's
Jedi
actually
sure like their
affected by this.
secrets, don't they?
Uh-huh. Yes. So they knew what happened to me. They all do. Atris has a list of all the all the missing Jedi. Sure, display it. Dantooine, Nar Shaddaa, Master Zek Kai El, Master Kavar, Onderon, Master Vash, Korriban, Master Atris, Telos. I knew all those Jedi Masters. Well, that's pretty obvious from the video.
A strange coincidence.
It is no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here, and we are walking into it. This is too convenient to be anything but a trap.
It's probably a trap, but why else? I don't really know, actually. I mean, I could be selfish in this and just talk about it for myself, because the Jedi know what happened to me. But it's also the fact that I don't know. We need their help against the Sith as well. I reckon I should pick the first one. The Jedi know what happened to me. It's true. It doesn't matter how selfish it was, or is. We have to know, or I have to know. And that's the important thing. And then after that, we can deal with the Sith. The Sith are not actually a big problem right now, I think. Well, I don't know. Handmaiden.
Those are Atris's records you have stolen.
What the hell are you doing on our ship?
And you, yeah, exactly.
I've come to join you. I can help you against this threat.
Well, we don't want your help. Or any of your sisters.
If it comforts you to believe that, then so be it. But the enemies you face are many, and you will need all the help you can get. It is just me, and I am doing this because Atris believes you will need help.
This is weird, because you're saying bad things, or sorry, you're saying we did bad things to Atris, i.e. stole her recording, yet you broke into my ship. And you're the one looking angry? Okay. But to be honest with you, we've got Kreia, who is an old woman, a droid that's, well, got its own personality, and Atten, who is just, well, he's just Atten, isn't he? Let's be honest. So having someone a bit more capable to the team. Oh, sorry, Be'ador as well. Yes, Be'ador. Well, a second member of the team who's rather capable will be more than welcome.
Indeed. But of course, what does one more matter to our journey? I have had enough of this. I will be in my chambers.
You would be bloody annoyed, wouldn't you?
Me too. I'll be in my chambers. But since I don't have any, I guess I'll just go to the cockpit like I always do. If she's coming with us, she gets the cargo hold. Might remind her how fun it is to get locked up.
You could have had a choice, Atten.
The cargo hold is enough. I assure you, there is little I need. I will attend to myself.
I know you're here to spy for Atris, so watch yourself. I guess I should say I should warn her, actually, because at the end of the day, she is spying for Atris. And my face seems to have frozen. I don't really know why. But yeah, she is definitely spying for Atris. So, regardless of whether she says she isn't or not, we need to make the team aware of the fact that she is.
I will, if you need me. I shall be in the cargo hold.
She didn't even deny it. She did not even deny it. That's how you know. Oh, yes.
General?
Yes?
Is there a reason you don't carry a lightsaber anymore?
The Jedi Council took it from me. Yes, they did.
That's not your lightsaber anymore. That belonged to someone who served Revan in the wars, not the person you are now. You could build another one, if you wanted to, but you know that.
I like the way you work, Be'ador. The thing is, I don't actually want anything of the Jedi. That is true. Especially with Kreia going on about it all the bloody time. I would rather just, no, I don't want anything to do with the Jedi.
The lightsaber isn't always a weapon of the Jedi, General. You don't need me to tell you that. I know this. A lightsaber is part of who you are. Without it, you're not complete.
Fine. To begin with, there are some parts I'll need. I think I've got a couple of the parts already, actually, but there are definitely more that are necessary.
I think I can help you out there. I happen to know the parts you need.
And what do we need?
We need a power cell, emitter matrix, lens and focusing crystal. Though I have to admit the crystal is beyond my means. Never did understand them. Those parts are fairly common, though a Jedi once told me that it's best if your lightsaber reflects you, and if it is constructed of things that identify it as your own. Just bring the parts to me before you get started building it. I'll make sure they're usable.
See? Yes, what?
For the last time, no. Because you're programmed to force your opponent to go first, and nothing will convince me the computer doesn't cheat. Even if I didn't have to go first and somehow I didn't suspect you of counting cards, I still wouldn't play with a trash compactor. Yeah? How many credits?
What kind of conversation was that?
All I'm saying is that you've gone for a long time without a memory wipe. Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances. I know that, but I'm fixing everything else around here, so I may as well take a look at you too. What was that? That's what I'm talking about. That is not normal droid behavior.
This is not a normal droid, okay? Utility droids tend to have a habit towards developing personality quirks. It's true.
I am not pushing you around. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to upgrade your functionality.
Don't worry, Beardor probably knows what he's doing. I guess so? I mean, he seems to be very good with computers and building things and all that kind of good stuff, so... yeah. You'll be fine, don't worry about it.
Thanks for the
it
vote
was a
of
traumatic
confidence.
event.
Good. Now let's get started.
Okay, without the creepy line would be
You wouldn't
good.
guess it from the outside, but it looks like you've been through a lot. I'll bet. I'm all done with you. If anything comes loose, let me know and I'll put it back in place.
D3 has a permanent 2 bonus to his constitution. That is good, actually. That is good. See? Good things happen when you employ people who are useful. I think I can actually put some... I think I've got some more stuff to put in you. There we go. Initialize the control cluster. Okay, that was weird. My face was just looked slightly off. Okay, so the ship actually looks really nice. I've got some new textures for it, so... because the old ones were a bit... What are you doing going around everywhere? You're supposed to be in one place. Right, so I might as well have a look at the workbench as well. I can upgrade items here. Thing is, I don't actually know what I'm supposed to be wearing. Upgrade item? We don't actually have any overlays. Okay. It'd be helpful if the camera wasn't up there, and for some reason I am trying to hit the workbench. There you go. Create items. Okay then. So we might as well go to component costs. Computer spikes. Computer spikes are actually very, very useful. But it won't let me make a lightsaber. I think I can make an energy crystal out of components. Right. Okay. But I'm going to have to find a crystal anyway because I don't have one at the moment. Yes. So the question is... well, first, I think it would be a good idea to speak to everyone. Just so we can get like a more personal update of what everyone's doing and what's going on. We'll start with our fantastic, brilliant pilot, Atten.
Something up?
Okay, doesn't seem to be anything pressing from Atten. I mean, I can ask him individual questions, but I kind of just want to see if anyone's got anything unique to say at the moment. Handmaiden probably does. I will speak to her. Kreia definitely does. She's always got something to say, hasn't she? I think she was in here, yes. The cargo hold.
Yes?
What are you doing?
I am training, so that if danger should strike, my body and my reflexes will be prepared. That, and I had forgotten how long hyperspace travel can be. If I do not have something to focus my attention on, I fear my sanity will erode as well.
Okay. Good luck with that. And Fine.
How many more do we intend to gather to
There you
us?
go.
This
Said
ship
something
is not
straight
the
away.
galaxy. There is only so much room.
Well, we need as much help as possible, considering the fact that you're an old hag.
Then prepare for an army, I think, for it seems many more will come in time. They will follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure deserves no such obedience.
I'm no leader. They're my friends, not my followers. What makes you think they obey me? It's true.
Because I am not blind, that is why.
There you are.
I see what they see, hear their voices.
You are blind. What are you talking about?
Notice the change when they speak to others.
I think she's a bit, I don't know, senile. Why are you angry? How do you know that? Does the fact that they obey me upset you? I doubt it.
I know many things, and I know what I am not. I am no leader. I speak with a voice that will never move others. I speak with a passion that goes unheard. They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps something more. Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them?
I've noticed their behavior changing, Atten especially.
The fool dances in your shadow for your favor. The woman, she worships you. The alien obeys you. Even within the machines, there are echoes. Watch them carefully. See their patterns, and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need before your journey is done.
I actually agree with you for once. You have a point. I will reflect upon this. Yes, I will.
Good, and then act upon it. It is a powerful tool to motivate others. That was Revan's way, I believe. It was a strength.
Yeah, that's... What do you mean?
Have you never asked yourself how Revan took the Republic and Jedi beneath him, how he made them his?
Because he was a powerful leader?
Ah, but to make officers turn on their own people, to bomb innocent worlds, to make pacts. Strong influence, indeed. And where did these Sith teachings come from? And why did Revan embrace them so strongly? So many questions, yet the answers are few.
I thought the teachings was... I can't speak today for some reason. I thought the teachings of the Sith came from Korriban. Yes. They did, didn't they? They came from the Sith Empire. No, they definitely came from the Sith, which I think came from Korriban.
Oh, did they? No. Revan met no Sith Empire, yet he learned their teachings. Many have mistaken the
Did I accidentally say Sith Empire?
The machines that were constructed to
Korriban.
be the Sith. They are wrong. The Sith is a belief. And what Revan formed was not an empire, but something else. Yet how he did it is curious. And I suspect the answer to that question is tied to another. How was Revan able to corrupt so many so quickly?
Do you have any ideas?
Not a one. But we shall see where our journey takes us,
Not
I think,
a one.
and see how many answers we come across.
What does that even mean? Right, fine, okay, great. Dark side points? What the hell? I didn't even do anything.